fellow alchemists, be the alchemist. Welcome to my channel. Come on in, hit the like button, subscribe. Okay, I appreciate y'all so very much. That's another day in Earth School. Okay, even though some souls feel like they have the say so and the audacity and the power and authority to get in the way of other souls and hold other souls back from their ascension and their level up and their glow up and their promised future and destiny. The audacity of these special ed, they came in, I'm thoroughly convinced they came in here on the special ed spaceship. Okay? They came in the special ed spaceship because, honey, that don't make not a lick of sense to me. Okay? I'm too intelligent. My soul is too old and ancient to grasp, okay, any sensibleness that somebody who feel like, oh, I'm gonna hold you back, I'm gonna get in your way. For real? Where they do that at? And see, unbeknownst to some of y'all, or a lot of y'all souls are just as ancient and advanced. Okay, your DNA, your bloodline is so man, it goes so back, it go back so deep. It go back so deep. And then too, a lot of y'all as well are not of this world. Y'all are otherworldly and connected to otherworldly beings that you can contact and just phone up at any time you open your mouth, when you in your quiet time space with you and the divine. All you gotta do is open your mouth, be like, look, help me with this situation, help me with this challenge I'm facing, or show me what I need to see, or give me direction. That's all you gotta do. You gotta talk to them. They are in your being. They are in your DNA. They ain't going nowhere. They're still there. Okay? Whether you know it or not. Well, now you know, because I just told you. Okay, so look. The audacity of some of these, like, lower level, lower grade, like, energies or souls. It's like, huh? You was only put here to be in my way for a temporary season, a temporary time or cycle. That time has come to an expiration, so you gonna just move on out my way, okay? Because if not, then it's gonna be a problem. And look, it don't even gotta be like that, but they make it like that because they're so relentless. Okay, they're so relentless in achieving whatever retarded ass goal they got in their mind. Okay, and then a lot of times they are being strongly influenced by some other lower, lesser, but but more powerful than them, some type of demonic influence or entity that they done opened themselves up to and made themselves vulnerable to, because they have bitterness in their heart. They low vibrational and negative and toxic, and they have not transmuted their, toxicity and traumas and their pain and suffering, and you know what I'm saying? These are the consequences. Look, ain't no lower level demonic entity coming up in here. You ain't entering. I got ADT, supernatural divine ADT, like ring top security. You ain't getting up in here. I'm not making it easy for no. And whatever agreements and contracts and attachments I'd formerly had, they are gone, null and fucking void. Okay, the addictions I had, the lower level thinking and poor habits and toxic ways, all that shit's out the fucking window. What are you talking about? Hey, look, no. Okay? In the voice of OT Genesis. No. Okay? We're not doing it. But yeah, like, some of y'all, unbeknownst to y'all, are advanced. And y'all are letting lower level, lower grade, like, get in your way and hold you back and manipulate you and trick you out your spot. Trick you out your throne. Trick you out your crown of glory. And it's like, no. It's okay. Y'all can wake up to it. You watch. You gonna snap up out of that shit. Watch. Trust and believe. See, it's like, it's a whole, it ain't just regular, smegular, earthly human living out here. There is a whole spiritual, there's a whole lot of spiritual activity going on. And you have to be cognizant and aware of it. Okay? We are spiritual beings having an earthly experience. Okay? We come here to get lessons and, you know, and things like that. This is an educational environment, whether you're aware of it or not. But yeah, it's like you having a third grader trying to get in the way of a sixth grader, seventh grader advancing and leveling up to the next. Like, what? Yes, you got third grade level spiritual beings in human body form, okay, trying to get in the way of someone that is way more advanced, whether they tapped into it yet or not, whether they have become aware of it or not. You know yourself. You can sense and feel, okay? And then they try to get all in your head and then your heart, you know, fill it up with all type of fear and doubt. That's they shit. You ain't got to take on that. They the ones terrified and scared as all hell and doubtful and lack faith. Okay? The only way they've been able to maneuver and get by and get around is because they've been attached to your powerful ass. Okay? You stop letting them plug into you as their source. Their survival goes out the window. You shouldn't want nobody using you up like that anyway. If you love yourself, because they don't love themselves, clearly. I got popcorn in my teeth. They don't love themselves. You can clearly see that, see evidence and proof of that. They have some false sense of self-love and self-esteem and confidence. It's a whole bunch of puffed up, overly exaggerated. Anybody who truly has a strong sense of self-esteem and confidence can see right through that and be like, nah, that shit is made up. That shit is made up. But anybody who is insecure or extremely insecure and lack sense of self and lack confidence, they'll fall for that fake, made up confidence and strength. I'm telling you, these people, they have not done the internal work to even have the strength and the fortitude to properly and effectively and successfully navigate this realm called life. That's why they have to attach themselves to other powerful beings, other powerful people. I don't want nobody living off me, living off my power and my strength and getting charged up off of me. And anybody who's okay with that, that means they're a user too. That means, okay, you're using them, they're using you, and y'all just doing this user tango. Y'all doing this user dance. When you know who you are, you know what you have, and you know what you bring to the table, you know your value and your worth, you know the inner jewels and gems and treasures you possess on the inside of you by the divine, you ain't gonna need to use nobody. You can stand on all 10 and be like, look, I don't need to join your group, your club. I don't need to join your gang. I don't need... I'm already gooned up and ganged up in the unseen realm that you know nothing about. Like, people trying to link up and attach themselves. Like, don't get me wrong. There are some legitimate, okay, communities and groups, okay, where you can feel a sense of belonging, and you know you matter and you make a difference and you contribute, and you know things, you guys are all moving together for a common goal. Now there, I'm pretty sure that's out there somewhere, but far as what I've been sitting back observing and seeing, not too much. You know, and if it is, it's a lot of disunity, and like, you know, there's just like too much confusion. I'm not about to join no confusion club. You better be organized and have your shit together. I don't want to be a part of nothing that's half-assed. I'm not half-assed type of person or energy. But yeah, no, you gotta know who you are and know where you come from, know what you're connected to, and tap into that. So all these ones, it's always the ones that, y'all know the ones. Y'all know the ones. But see, like, when you're not aware of who you are in a spiritual aspect, but you put all this energy and focus and attention on who you are in an earthly sense, you are misled and misguided by your ego. So you living from like an egotistical perspective. So then you're gonna attract and connect other people who vibe there. Egotistical, superficial level, just on the surface level, nothing deep underneath the surface, no depth, you know, no depth whatsoever. It's just, or if it is, it's a false sense, false appearance of depth, when ain't no depth. It's just puddle level, kiddie pool depth, no ocean depth, you know, no bodies of water depth, just shallow, you know. This ain't no dig or no reach, you know. We all have been shallow or vain to some degree or level, but what the universe is trying to get us to achieve and to acknowledge and appreciate is balance. You gotta have balance. Some are just too vain, too superficial, too egotistical. It's just it's just too much. And too much starts to create confusion and starts to weaken things and cause things to become toxic and imbalanced and unhealthy. So you gotta recalibrate yourself. You gotta self-correct. You gotta self-examine and observe, and so that you can make the necessary adjustments divine timing happens, you won't have to be trying to rush and trying to hurry up and like get ready. No, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Think about all the times and seasons on your journey through life that you've missed out. Now, they could have appeared as a missed opportunity, but they were actually lessons in showing you what could happen if you don't straighten up. If you don't straighten up and get in line and get in alignment right now, or even be working towards it, with something that is really, really for you and meant for you, you won't miss out on it or lose it. You know what I'm saying? So start getting prepared now, so that these seeds of blessing and prosperity and goodness and abundance, as they're fermenting and you know, settling into the soil, okay, of the universe, because they're just sitting there just waiting to sprout and blossom and bloom. And that's, you know, your life is gonna bust out and flourish and just be bountiful and beautiful and be something to celebrate. So yeah, and then don't let yourself, whatever you're working on, you know, manifesting and co-creating with the universe and with divine, don't let nobody, you know, who is faithless and ain't shit try to get in your head and in your psyche about what hasn't come to be yet or what you don't have yet. Like, give them a good old divine middle finger and keep it pushing, okay? And see, that's why alchemizing yourself on a psychological, emotional level is imperative, because you cannot, they're gonna try you and test you, okay? This is a psychological war, an emotional war, okay? Within this spiritual war, you cannot show weakness. You can't be weak, okay? You can't have no fear, no doubt, all that depressive shit. You gotta go out the window, okay? The battle is within first. You have to win the battle within yourself first. Okay, your insecurities, you know, you got to overcome that stuff. You got to talk to your cells. You got to talk to your genetics, your genes. A lot of that stuff is there from passed down, you know, from previous generations and also previous lifetimes. That genetic information don't go nowhere. You have to transmute it. You have to talk to and, you know, alchemize this stuff, you know. You gotta find what works for you. You gotta find what gets results. You gotta try new things. You gotta be open to new information, new avenues and new means of, you know. You have all the elementals within you. You have all the elements within you. So you can start with speaking things to, you know, start the transformational alchemical process. You've been given the power and authority. You got to use it. You got to use it. And you got to be confident. You got to assert your power and your strength. Because all these other ones that's in opposition of you, they're asserting theirs. So yeah, shot. No. See, that's the thing. People think God's children are, weak and soft. Keep on thinking that. Keep on thinking that. Until it's time to beast up out here. Until it's time to, Now, if it's a divine child who's empathic and who has not properly healed and come into balance with themselves, yeah, they will get bullied. Okay? They will get bullied. They will get, everyone goes through. That's how you go from the darkness into the light. You have to go through that process. But the thing is not staying there. Don't stay there. Don't stay down, because you're gonna have some energies and some people who gonna kick you while you down. They know the potential you hold. They recognize it before you do. But they see that you are in a weak, vulnerable state. Like, they see you struggling with these addictions and attachments and toxic habits and patterns. They know you are challenged. You struggling psychologically to, overcome your weaknesses. You have a tendency to be pessimistic and thinking negative and, being insecure about yourself, not being confident in yourself. How is God and the divine going to show up within you in these weak frequencies? These frequencies is weak. What is divine and what's godly don't vibrate down there. So you have to come up higher. Okay? That which is divinely, that which is heavenly and godly and godlike is of a higher level. So you cannot vibrate low in frequency and try to come out here and show yourself powerful and show strength in this spiritual war out here. You gonna get ate alive. You be out here getting all types of beat up. And the heavens and your ancestors and angels will have to call reinforcements. It's okay, you're not alone. You have help. Call on your help. Okay? But that's what we're here to do. We're here to learn how to fight spiritually and become wiser and heal and evolve and grow. That's what we're here for. We're not just here to live and die. It's a whole bunch of in-between activity that goes on up in there. Okay? So you're going to be here. You might as well get something accomplished and get something done that is going to stay with you genetically and carry you over into the next lifetime. Because this ain't going to be the only one. It hasn't been the only one. The only time you don't come back is you just ascend very high. Ascend very high. And that takes time. That takes time. So right now, just focus on becoming better. Don't worry about nobody challenging you, talking about some, oh, you think you better. Yeah, because better is the opposite of sick and ill and unhealthy, right? You be like, when you sick, and you be like, oh, you know, people like, oh, you know, feel better, right? Yes. Being better and well. It's a lot of spiritually sick, unhealthy, toxic people out here. And it shows in the physical. When you know what to look for, or when you know what you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? People mentally sick, emotionally sick, physically sick. All that is a reflective of where they are spiritually. Because it's all interconnected. So yeah. Alright, y'all. I don't think I have anything else to mention at this point. So, continue to alchemize your life, alchemize yourself. Be open to new information, new ways of healing. Okay? Take your power back. Don't give your power away to nothing or nobody. Okay? Raise your vibration, rise up higher. Okay? Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. Love yourself genuinely, purely. Okay? That's what we're here to do. Learn about love and to grow in the frequency of love. This energy, this powerful energy. Okay? Alright, y'all. Take care. Until next time, be the most healed,